my channel. So today I thought I'll do a university experience Q&A with my friends. It's also my birthday today, so I thought it would be a perfect time just to reminisce on like the last 3 years and like how we built our friendship. We're gonna introduce from this side.
Hi, my name's Busayo.
Hi, I'm Lizzie.
Hi, I'm Frederica.
Hey, I'm Lois.
Hi guys. I study sociology.
I did law.
I did international relations. It's like basically politics.
And I did economic history.
How did you guys find like the educational difference from A level to university? Because when I first went to university, I was so shocked by the fact that we had no books, like everything was online, the readings were online, like I wasn't used to that.
I was just so shocked about the whole lecturing system.
That was
Like,
horrible.
some lectures don't have slides. How do you follow? Like, my first lectures, I used to write everything word for word.
Yeah,
I struggled,
Yeah.
Essentially, I struggled.
And they'll talk so fast,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to take in information because you're a first year. You feel like you need to take in everything.
Everything.
So you'll be writing, and then even sometimes record, then go back to transcribe and write.
The reading room was a lot.
It was
Remember
a
you get
lot.
like textbook reading,
Yeah.
you get better articles.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What?
The reading, the actual words, I didn't
Understand? It's a different language.
I thought I was like English innit? So I thought 6 letter words, I can handle that. Sudden, I saw superfluous shit. I was like, what's this? And then, honestly, that's why I struggled a lot because the English
Yeah,
was so
yeah.
old-fashioned.
Yeah.
And
The
despite the
readings-
original writers,
Readings
that's what I
aren't
said.
contemporary readings.
No.
Yeah.
And also, do you not find that we all study different subjects, but we all do the same reading?
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
do maths.
True.
Yeah.
We all do
Sure,
Hobbes.
yeah.
Why are we doing
We
that?
all did an economic crash. You know,
Why
all
we
of
do
that.
I didn't do that one.
Okay,
It's true.
We went to London School of Economics, so I forgot to say that, and that's based in London.
It's 49% international.
That was the biggest thing for me. Coming from like southeast London, like in my classrooms, everyone was very mixed, but at the same time, we all kind of obviously understood each other. Like we were the same people,
Same area.
same area, everything like that. When I went into London, I was still in London, but I felt like I was in a different country because was not used to being around such different people. Like everyone had a different accent. Like it was such a culture shock. I'm from here. I'm from here. I'm from
There
here.
was.
I had the biggest culture shock of my life, and but the fact that it was inside my own town, I was just
Like, everyone spoke 4 languages.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I spoke Spanish, like I did the A level.
Or
Then
they
I
went
had
to
4.
or they went to school in like school Vienna to here.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Well,
wow.
they were born in Benin, but they went to school in Austria.
Yeah.
Their parents are actually from
In
Sudan.
it. But then
Yes.
now they're working
In
Malaysia.
Germany,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
that was the hardest bit for me, trying to adjust to the kind of culture shock that I had, and
Yeah.
understanding, okay, even though we kind of speak differently, we can still relate.
That everyone there is actually bright.
Yes.
It's no longer hierarchy. You know, in school, even if you go to like 6th
School, I was the smart,
Yeah.
one of the top.
I wasn't the smartest at school.
Then I just
I
came.
thought I was, and then I came, and it was.
Everybody was so
Yeah.
smart. And then I feel like in first year everyone was competing to prove how smart they were. So they were like,
It's true.
That stopped in second year, though.
Yeah, someone said
Yeah.
it was first year.
Um,
Everyone then I said, what did you get in your summer?
yes!
What did you get?
Yes.
Oh, people crying over 64 that jarred me the most. And people in my class who cry when they got 64. I was like, it's still too
Because
much.
they were so used to getting the highest grade in A level.
Yeah. But 64 is really good, by the way. 70 is like impossible to get. 70 is like the first.
That is
60s are good. Like if you get in the 60s, yeah.
But then it depends on what uni you go to. So some unis mark harsher than others, and like the work is different. Our uni was very kind of hard, I guess, so they marked harsher. So it's harder to get a 2-1 at our uni compared to other unis. So, but yeah.
When I first came, they were like, we have a like induction, so not induction, like a, what's it called? Orientation.
Orientation.
So they give you an introduction to your course when you first come, and they were like, by the way, no one here is going to get 70%. It's a just in the first year, 2-1s are going to get no one, because you have to do, to get a first in and a lot of our subjects, writing subjects, you have to come with original thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something that no
one
one's
ever
ever
said,
thought, which
yeah.
is rare.
Especially having the internet now, like I found myself trying to get, when I got through second and third year, the only way is like looking at blogs and seeing what people had
wish
written
I
about
did
it,
that.
and then looking at the comments. That was my criticism for whatever had
I wish I
happened.
did
Like
that.
that's how I got through the second.
And don't listen to them, Wikipedia bang. They tell you Wikipedia
Really?
Yeah.
I
used to
science.
think- I was
Wikipedia? No.
Do you know what I hate the most about this though? When we get taught by a postgrad.
Yeah.
We're like, the teacher is a postgrad. It's like,
Yeah, the judgment that your teacher is not actually your like they're not teachers compared to like A level in school. You know how teachers would baby you and tell you this is that, this is this, this is that. The teaching there is very, very different.
Students.
Yeah.
They're students and they're not really trained to be
Lau. I'm thinking, that's Lau. Literally. And then 2 months later, he wrote it on the board, and I was like, Lord.
And that can hold you back so much for your understanding.
So much.
Does it get easier? Like by 3rd year, do you just understand, or does the teaching get better? Like what happens?
You just know how to
We just know how to maneuver it.
Yeah.
You've accepted that independent work.
Definitely.
Like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
class
yeah.
and that, I don't expect to listen. I just do it for the attendance.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go back, teach yourself.
Campus life. Like I lived at home, so mine was very different. But these 3 all.
I lived in halls.
Halls, yeah.
Halls was the best.
Halls was great.
Halls
It
was
great.
the best.
I feel
What's the best part for it?
The friends.
Yeah, what, the front end?
The friends.
Oh, the friends.
What
I thought
were
really
you
the fun
saying?
don't end. You know when like you leave campus, you come back.
Yeah.
It's like it's still like
Yeah.
still
Campus,
going
still
on.
the vibe,
And
yeah.
I was like, okay. My hall was a 3 that was great. We had black cooks. They all like they did jollof rice, but they call it red rice. Camel rice. It was all jollof, and we were like,
Oh my god.
it was great.
For me, the halls was good because I'm from North London, so it's quite rural-ish, I guess. Being right, like living in the centre was so good. Everything was 5 minutes away. And then having your friends, like my really close friends, people I live next to in halls. It was just, it was just really good.
For me, it was harder because I lived at home. But I don't know. I had to live at home, so it was harder to like make friends and like get in there. And so I had to really force myself to like join societies and like beg friend basically. And it's so hard for me to do that anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like it was hard, but it got easier. And I feel like I still made great friends being at home. Even though I kind of feel like I missed out a bit, but then I don't at the same time because I lived in London. I experienced London like as the city so much before uni, so it wasn't really like a big thing. Like, oh my god, I haven't seen this, I haven't seen that. Like I knew all the cool spots and everything like that. I had experienced it, so I guess for me it wasn't as bad. But if you hadn't experienced the city, I would say definitely live out. Yeah, and like your parents as well. Like if my mum is so cash, like I can go out whatever time you want, but
Not like mine.
yeah.
We only do like really niche subjects.
Yeah.
We don't have like
English.
English or languages.
Yeah.
So we did geography. I was surprised that we did
We
geography.
do geography, but it's called
It's
geography
called-
and environment.
Yeah.
And they make it econ-y, trust me on
Yeah.
it.
For me, going to like such a really good uni, it really opened my eyes personally from where I had come from, because being around people who had parents that worked in government and did this and did that, it just opens your eyes and makes your perspective like, I don't know, it grows you and
Yeah.
pushes you to like be better and understand, wow, there's more to life than South East London, there's more to life than London, do you know what I mean? You can do so much, and being around people who are always like just used to greatness, it's just the best
Well, I
thing.
would say it's so weird because you see London, how we grew up kind of like independent, like we learnt, let's say, through the streets or whatever, we learnt like development. When we come to uni, you see a lot of people that will baby their whole life and they can't even function. So I'm so grateful for London growing up with like thick skin, because when things get tough, we just know how to firm it, we just know how to like deal with it and move on. As other people break down, and for us it's like we don't break down, like we can't break down, our normal lives can't just break down. So I'm grateful for London for giving us that like harsh upbringing,
Backbone.
because the things that we face at uni, emotionally, cultural,
Woo!
no, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot.
Maybe boys and second year. How was second year? Second year for me, we're gonna have to do deep boys, just like
General.
not like this is my boyfriend situation right now. I'm thinking, God damn. No, it's in like second year for me. I didn't do anything. Second year was ACS. Oh yeah. This is how we became friends.
You know, you said second year I didn't do anything.
Did nothing.
I tried to do so. Anyways, let's put some context in this.
Okay.
So second year, we all joined the ACS committee. Let's start with your role.
Oh, my role?
Yeah.
I was the president of the society.
I was events officer.
I was.
Media.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You were promo media.
I was something to do with media.
I was vice president.
So these were the two bosses, and we were the two. I'm joking. Weren't friends at first.
Yeah, we weren't friends to start off with.
I
We
much
just
prefer it this way, basically,
Yeah.
without that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, to be honest, but we needed that to get here.
Yeah.
Otherwise we wouldn't have-
Yeah.
We were arguing back and forth, the text messages, the meetings.
I was so
the-
rude.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
that's
home.
nice. No, I'm glad.
I wasn't even really
Oh, you know.
I didn't engage with you, man.
Oh, it's me.
I wasn't engaged like that.
I-
Lois was the voice.
Oh, yeah,
Super. She had a hostile kind of.
No, I was cool then, but I just couldn't deal with that.
To be honest,
I wanted to be their friend so much, but I felt like they were just.
I think like approached it from like a friend perspective, but I remember you guys saying like it's actually a lot.
I know, and it was so okay. Yeah.
So looking back, you had to be that way because we didn't know behind the scenes what was going on. I was just trying to show up and have a nice time.
Yeah, I was trying to make parties. Like I wanted to do.
Yeah, I was like, let's do that.
Let's do this. No.
Oh, remember when she listen? Because they didn't know nothing about A6.
Apart-
They thought money grew on trees, right?
Literally.
She came to us. I was like, you know what? She started complaining that we don't do nothing.
Fine.
I said to her, you know, come back with an idea and I'll listen to you. She went to go sketch out idea, everything. She said, can we have a penthouse party? 6K. I was like, okay.
I didn't say 6K.
It was 6K.
I said, yeah, for ticket sales.
Okay.
Ticket sales.
I said, we're gonna get 6K from Calm. She was like, penthouse. I was like, is it? And let's see how many black people are there. How many Africans are at LSE? There wasn't that many. I was like, wow.
That's what I've always been a dreamer. So a talent show called The Blaze and culture show, and that was great. We had an idea of doing a fairy tale. What did we do? Sorry, can someone explain it?
The fairy tale was
It was
kind of like
just like stereotypes.
yeah, like
and,
social type, social issues.
Social
It was
issues.
just deep,
like gender,
but it was fun.
the
like
beauty,
sexuality.
beauty, sexuality,
men.
men.
Yeah, just gender.
Masculinity. How did education go for you in second year?
My best year yet, I think.
Really?
Well, out of first year and second year, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I think
I learned to cram because in first year I actually started revising from Easter, like no more reading with Cuban, like before in Easter. But because A6 took up so much of our time, or just dilly dallying, I learned to cram.
I didn't do that much. Mine was terrible. My best year had been my first year because I was so scared. I did so much work, and I got such good grades. And then from there, it's just went down. It's fine. By God's grace, we all got
But there was
great.
less fear.
Less pressure because we knew how the system worked. We
less
knew
pressure.
it didn't really matter if you missed your class that much. We knew how to like make excuses, so
100.
it got easier.
You say the second year was a blur for us, I think, because of the ACS.
Yeah.
But then, as you said, we just know, like, in our school, you can just basically, like, choose topics sometimes. So even if you learn, like, 20 topics, you know, at the end of the day, you're only going to get questions on 3. So you just choose them. So by that time, just chose it. But second year, I think it's more to, like, secure your friendships. Like, you can have fun more. You know the city, so you're new to it. So, second year is the best.
Yeah.
Low key, but...
Third year was just a blur.
It's finished now, man.
Third year went so quickly. Literally, your birthday started third year. That was like 2 days ago, and then now we're finished. But I think you're just a lot more like focused on, okay, I need to get my degree. Like it's like I actually need to get my degree. It's not like you try and do as much work as you can, even if you're not doing work. You still have the motivation because it's like this is your last year. You need to just do it. You need to just be in the library.
You know, when you talk about like apps and that, remember second year when everyone was doing applications for like internships and stuff like that and summer.
Yeah, LSE is renowned for having their investment banking internships.
Which none of us are going into.
Do you mind telling them what you're going into, baby?
I don't know. Right now I'm doing law, or I've just finished law, and we'll do a law masters, but I don't know if I'll go on to qualify, but we'll see.
I'm going to be a primary school teacher.
Woo! I do Lizzie Loves, obviously, and I'll go into like marketing consultancy and stuff. This is president of the university.
She became friends of LSE.
Yeah, it's of the student union, like of the, so that's what I'm doing for a year. So after that, I have no idea. Hopefully, I want to go to Nigeria to do National Youth Service for a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I really want to do it. I think I want to just go nip that in the bud.
You'll love it.
My friends are really great. They motivate me to, so,
You motivate us.
I'll stop it, guys.
No, you do.
Legit.
You
And
do.
it's so hard to give Lizzie compliments.
Yeah. I think she just takes, this is not going to be like a Lizzie show, but it is the Lizzie show. But she like takes everything in her stride, and especially with the whole Lizzie Loves, like it's amazing. And I think you don't even realise, but it's great. And I watch it religiously.
You were the first one to really leave that corporate. They were all forcing corporate.
I think when I was
first
at,
love.
going to LSE, it made me realise I can't force anything. Like I actually need to do what I love because I cannot force being doing 9 to 5. It's like me. I cannot force.
She didn't tell you
I
that she
couldn't.
fell asleep at one of the events. We went to a banking event where they were, they were talking all this like
Economic
lingo.
something.
And we all in our suits, everything. I turned around, I was like, Lizzie, in front of bare people. I was like, wow. MD of a bank, like big boss man of a bank, just all sleeping. She never came back.
That was my last. But like, that was the biggest kind of lesson I learned from uni. Knowing just do you. real fast. I learned that really fast.
This was our AU girl.
AU rep.
Yeah.
Parties!
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
She was
And athletics unit is quite big at LSE for like a London uni, I think. Like people take it quite seriously, but it's basically just like rugby, football. I played netball, hockey, whatever, and then we all have like a social night on Wednesdays, and we go to this really great club in Leicester Square, which everyone says is shit. But I love it for Zuma. It's great, and yeah, we go on Wednesday, and it was really fun. And I feel like for me, because I played a lot of sport at school, when I came to uni, the people in my classes and lectures, I didn't really feel like we bonded over sport, and it wasn't until I joined the AE that I was like, oh, you get me. So, yeah.
That's one thing that's different about uni, I think, because like when you're in school and A level, your class is your class and your friends are in that, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
you
that's
kind of have
it.
one. That's it.
Yeah.
But when you get to uni, it's like not necessarily your friends in your
Yeah.
class
I
at
can
all.
pick and choose, literally. You
Yeah.
know no one on your course.
Literally. How did you find the whole boy environment? Oh my god.
What boys?
I went to an all-girls school.
Oh yeah, I went to. Did we all go to all girls school?
Yeah.
I went to all girls school, but like being around boys wasn't a big thing for you because I was because not that I was always around boys, but like I had really close boyfriends.
Why is this topic very scary?
I don't
No, don't go. We don't have to go deep
No,
into
I'm
it.
not scared. I feel like, okay.
It's because we're afraid of boys, guys. That's why it is. We're scared.
When I went to uni, like it wasn't like when I went there, I didn't really think I'm gonna find my husband. So
Actually, what is weird is that because I went to all-girls school, there were a few boys in sixth form, but I never actually spoke to bare boys. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I spoke to a lot of girls, just friends. But it's weird having like boys that you just generally talk to about nothing.
Yeah.
about
But you
work.
seem like you would adapt to that real quick.
Yeah, but the thing is, I wasn't.
What about church? You have boyfriends at church?
Yeah, same like what at home or here.
At home church.
At home, yeah.
So
So
probably
maybe
But
it was a...
it's true actually.
for the
Yeah.
boy.
For me, it
I was
wasn't
really
like
looking for.
I don't know. I had guy friends before, but I went to a boarding school, so I was never meeting up with them socially or anything. So it's kind of just like texting them, and they were all like family friends. It would be like my dad's friend's son or whatever, who was my friend.
Yeah.
And then when I came to uni, I was literally gobsmacked. I was like, why aren't they in cages? Like, why are they walking around freely? I honestly forgot. Honestly forgot.
This is why they...
And in lectures and things, when they used to answer questions, I literally used to they speak. It was just a weird experience, but it passed after like 2 months. But I'm not gonna lie, it was.
I would never know.
Yeah, it was an ordeal. Like I just didn't know like what they did essentially. But yeah.
What's that? What about you? Calm?
Oh, coming to uni... Oh yeah, I grew up with boys around.
So it wasn't.
So it wasn't for me. I don't really see the difference. I guess as I said, sixth form, there were boys there, so it was like used to it. But I don't know, boys.
I find them so they bring up they know how boys are really competitive in class.
Yeah.
For me, it's like the girls like I would never be spurred on by girls, but with the boys I would be. The boys are more vocal, more.
I guess it
trying to
depends on your
challenge.
thing. Because
So
I
I'm
went
funny
to
with them.
sociology, such a girl dominated. We had one boy in my department.
What?
Yeah, one. So I'm always around girls.
Wow.
I know one.
Wow.
Jeremy, hi.
Like what is weird though in the classroom, boys when they say something and a girl disagrees, they react so differently.
Yeah.
They act very much like no, but this is why. I mean, they
was
try and
the
school
name-
you.
yeah.
But if another boy does it, it's more like a competition. But with us, we're like no, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. It's weird with boys. I've never been in their classroom, so I don't really.
Yeah. I also did find that boys are really positive in terms of their attitude to work. Like for me, I tend to get really bogged down with, I don't know the answer, and all my guy friends on my course were really positive. They'd be on literally 0%, and they'd be like, we're gonna smash it. But it was just nice.
And yeah, they think very logically. I found out. Like,
They're
they were
more
very much like
they stress less, I think too.
they see it
The boys
differently.
we know.
I think they see things work differently. Like you see how our friends, like when they see work, they see it very structured. Like
Yeah.
this is it. Us, I was trying to introduce
this.
beautifully. You know, introduce marks like
Yeah.
in the 18th century. This guy, you know, beautiful. Introduce it, stimulate the reader. But they would be like, Mark, see,
Josh,
yeah.
this essay I will
How we
argue.
argue at the
Straight
end.
to the point.
This is the evidence one. Wow. And the end, have you seen my point? Me, I'm like, as you can see.
One can infer.
I'm marinate.
That's so
The way I
true.
marinate
And I
that.
feel like you'll get marked down if you're too straight to the point. Worst
Worst.
experience.
One word.
Best experience.
I would say ACS, being an ACS for me. Like meeting you guys.
Have to be.
Mine, I think, would just be getting into LSE. I think we forget, like, it's so easy to criticize things and forget, but I really wanted to come to go there, and regardless of like how it turns out, or just really great.
The achievement.
Yeah.
I think for me, just general growth. Like ACS comes under that a lot because that was the year where it was really challenged, and then from there, like my confidence, grew and stuff like that. So I think ACS is fundamentally ACS and then growth.
With uni, definitely, I feel like you actually get more confident in yourself. Hopefully, most people do anyways, and you actually get to know yourself throughout the whole journey. Like it takes time, but yeah. What's the worst experience?
They were all nighters. We're not overdosed on.
But your one was ridiculous. You didn't need to do that.
I overdosed on Pro Plus and I was bed shaking.
Pro Plus is
I could feel my heartbeat. Do you know what I mean? Every beat I felt.
What's
it.
Pro Plus?
Pro Plus is caffeine tablets. So when you want to stay up, you just pop.
I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah, don't.
What was your worst experience with you?
I don't know. I really enjoyed it, so I can't say I had a bad experience. Obviously, there was ups and downs, but like, I loved it.
You, Basari?
It was not to do with LSE boy. Just, I guess, the worst experience was just like, you know what, in general, let's just say, just forgetting who you are and just not like sticking by your intuition. Like, just any doubt or extended, I don't know, entertaining friendships or like people that you don't need to entertain like for long, and just forgetting who you are and sort of associating, like putting value on what other people say or what other people do, you know what I mean, just things like that. So in general, just doubting myself. But
Yeah. Okay, well that's the end of our university experience. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Thank you, friends, for being involved. I really appreciate it. It's probably the last time